Hey guys, today we have a Jaguar with a completely dead battery and 2.7 liter diesel engine, and I'm going to try this device from Lokithor. This is a portable jump starter to jump the car to start it up. So the battery is over here. We can see that the trunk floor is flooded a little bit, and I have a multimeter connected to the battery so we can check that in fact this battery is dead. The readout is, where's the readout? 1.9 volt, so not even 2 volts when it should be 12 at least. Okay, so right now I will take this device, use those crocodile cables to connect to the battery, and we will try to crank it. And I know that this car was sitting over here for the last 2 or 3 months, so the fuel system might need to be primed, but we will see how long I will be able to crank this car if the fuel is not in the system, and maybe it is, maybe luckily this car will start. Okay, so let me connect it and we will try to start the engine. The readout is 2 volts, now it's 12 because the device is turned on. And if I take the camera with me, try to cycle the ignition, we have power over here. Maybe let's cycle the ignition a few times just to give the fuel pump a chance to prime the system. Hopefully it will be enough to start the car. Of course, we have a lot of warnings over here. Okay, here goes nothing. It's alive. Keep. Needs more fuel. Okay, but the device worked. If there was a fuel in the system, it would work. And right now it's at 11 volts, so the battery charge in this device dropped a little bit, but still, assuming that this car is completely dead and the fuel system is not primed, and looking at the condition of those terminals, it's pretty impressive that it actually worked. So I will give it a few more tries and maybe I will be able to start it. I will have to manually prime the system to make this work, and right now I have the overheating protection turned on because this device is equipped with many safety systems, and when I turn it on I will see error 420, which means that there's a temperature warning, so it will not let me to jump start it or in fact charge the device. For a few minutes right now you need to take it in someplace cold and let it cool down a bit. And there's another cool feature in it. It has integrated air compressor. So over here I'm connected to the tire, which is flat, and right now if I press power and set the pressure to, let's say, 2 bars, and press and hold pump and leave it for a minute or two, it should pump up this tire. And it's done. Okay, so we have one of the 4 battery state indicators over here, so it was enough to pump up 1 flat tire and to give the 2.7 diesel engine few cranks, and I believe that's as much as you want from a device of this size. Now let's talk about other minor features of this device and my personal feelings about using it. Okay, so it's a pretty portable device. You have a carrying grab over here. It's made from something really soft, so it will not bother you to take it with you for a long walk. It will not hurt your hand. We have the 12 volt connector over here to power your car's battery. We have USB Type-C to charge it up and to charge other devices, and a regular USB to charge other devices as well. There's the air compressor outlet over here. There's nothing over here, and there's a flashlight over here. So when I press and hold on this button, we have very bright flashlight. And with short presses, I can cycle through different modes like strobe and SOS. And what's else over here? We have some accessories as well. So this is to pump up your tires. There's an extension as well. We have USB-C cable, and we have some accessories for footballs and other things. So with this you can do this. And there are some spare seals over here as well. All of those go into this carrying pouch, and the device as well as the accessories will fit inside this bag. And so we have a better understanding about how big or small is this bag. Here's a 13-inch MacBook over here, so it's a little bit narrower than the 13-inch MacBook. And right now, when the device cooled down a bit, I can charge it up again or use it to jumpstart a car. And this is the way that you know 100% that those safety features that everybody claimed to have in the jump starter are actually working. This device will throw an error code over here if I try to charge it or jumpstart a car when the battery is too hot over here. And this is not only to protect the battery state, because the battery in higher temperature will degrade faster, but also to keep you safe. If you overheat the battery, you have a risk of even explosion. So they keep you safe as well as keep the battery in good state. And this is the first time actually that I have this temperature safety feature triggered in one of the jump starters that I've tested. Okay, in the description below this video you will have more technical specification about this device, how many amps it will give and so on. And I think that my only complaint about it is the crocodile clips. Are those called crocodile clips? I have just I'm not sure if they are long enough. If you are going to connect to the battery, I'm sure it will be enough to connect to both terminals, but some cars have the battery hidden somewhere under the seat or wherever, and you have a terminal, positive and negative terminals under the hood, for example, and those two terminals are not next to each other. And sometimes the distance between those two can be greater than this. But I don't know, maybe I'm too picky. But overall, I really like the device. I really like it. The flashlight is very, very bright. It's the brightest flashlight, LED flashlight that I had over here. The display is very simple, but also very, very readable. It's very bright, and I have no issue seeing it, even if the outside conditions are like today, when we have full sun and it's very bright outside. The pump works pretty fast, maybe not as fast as those commercial compressors that you have on gas stations, but still for something portable and battery charge, this is very fast. I believe it's faster than those 12-volt cigarette lighter air compressors that you often have in a repair kit instead of your spare tire in the trunk of your car. Okay, so as I said, in the description you will find some more information about this device. There will be technical specification, a link to online store if you want to buy one of those, and that's it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this test and review, and subscribe for future ones. See you soon.